What's up, everybody? This is Mike. Yes, it is now 7:30 as opposed to 7:07. Even though I did start at 7:17 or 7:27 rather. Sorry, just a thing with sevens for me. But customers and things. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore all of that. I'm gonna crack this open, and then actually. I'm trying something because I was trying to make this stream better as far as OBS is concerned, and there is a thing that I use that is supposed to take all of the different ways that you can communicate through chats, whether it's like on not Instagram because I haven't done that yet, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. And this one menu here, I'm supposed to be able to see it. So, anybody that comments, because I do know that there are some people in Twitch watching, I should be able to see your chat. And if it's about follows, please don't. Just don't. But, so now, that's the only one, because I had to open, like I had a problem with Adam and Hosea's chats, 2 weeks ago where I didn't see them because I didn't have the YouTube chat window available where I could see it. So I didn't know that I had some chats there. But now I move it. Actually, that reminds me. Let me move it just in case. Because apparently with this app, whatever you want to call it, you have got to open up the chats and you have to keep the chats open when you are streaming. So that I will do now as I stammer. Here we go. Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, there's going to be a couple wrap covers. Well, actually, it's not a wrap cover. It's a facsimile, but you'll see. You'll see. I'm sorry. I have the majority of this all set up, but then for some reason, I just completely collapse when it comes to the last minute. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? Here we go. This is DC Comics, and we see... Hold on. Take a sip. Absolute Batman, number 17. I'm not even going to get into the sevens, but this features the debut of Absolute Poison Ivy, and you can see her there. The thing that DC does that I like is that they spoiled they kept secret what she looked like. You know, like they had this cover and then you saw above Batman there was something there, but they had it redacted. And I approve of that form of redaction in this instance. So you truly don't get to see her until you buy the issue. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Here's a variant. This particular one is by, since they don't tell me in the file name, Clayton Crane. Okay, there we go. That one. And then we got this one here. This is by Dan Panozzi, and I don't even need to look because I can see his name right there by Batman's left foot. And then we have this one here. This one is by Eric Kanate. He's the artist, by the way, for this issue and next issue. And he's good. I like him. And then, last but not least, for Absolute Batman, I have this 1 in 25 variant here. This one is by Carl Kerschel. And I like it. The only thing that's weird is that, okay, so you got, well, this is a 1 in 25, but you got this one here, which is Poison Ivy-esque. And then you got this one and this one, but these ones don't have Poison Ivy, just this one right here. And it's like, okay, so this is the debut of the character, but you don't have her on any of the variants. Like, you didn't do that when you introduced Harley. Now, did you? Yeah, I thought so. Still a good book. Here we have Batman Superman, World's Finest. Hey, I see it. What's up, WZ? For a second there, I thought ICE might have gotten their hands on you. This is Batman Superman, World's Finest, issue number 48. And this cover, oh, what do you know? It's by Dan Mora. However, the interiors are by Marcus Toe. So, this might actually be, yes it is. Enjoy this, because this is the only Dan Mora thing we're going to be seeing. And then we have this one here. This is by Mark Spears. Why did I even... I knew his name was... Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, yeah, Mark Spears doing his rendition of the Joker. Let's keep it that way. Yeah. Here we go. I'm sorry. I try. I really do. I'm going to specifically try to figure out exactly why OBS does this. Why this does it. I don't know. I don't know the reason. I really don't. Even after I adjust, like I could see, okay, because right now, to be honest with you, okay, this is the main facsimile. This is a facsimile for Detective Comics number 575. Now, I highly recommend this book. This is written by, oh my God, I can't remember his first name, Mike Barr, and it's drawn by Alan Davis and Paul Neary. Unfortunately, I think Davis has passed away. It's either Davis or Neary. One of them is no longer with us, unfortunately. But the art in here is really good. It's really good. And as you can see in the, you can actually see this because it'll show it to you. On the bottom, in the little corner box there, who watches The Watchmen? That's how old this is. Watchmen was coming out when this book was out. Well, when this is Batman Year 2, Part 1. But I recommend this. I really do. But the main file that I have here is 397. Oh wait, that's pixels. Let me see. No. Properties. Oh, they only do it by pixels here. I can't. 395 by 75. That is, you know what? Let me open this. Jesus Christ. Why do I do this to myself? This is not telling me either. Okay, but anyways, okay. So let's just assume this is 3975 by 3056. Okay. Now, the regular, like this one here is 1988 by 3056. Okay. So 3056 is clearly the height. Okay, and 1988 is the width. So you could say, okay, since this one here is 3975, which is double 1988, you would assume that it's my fault because my dumbass didn't cut it in half. However, you would have a point. But when I do lower it, when I do cut it, well, not cut it in half, but I will take it and I will make it from 3975 to 1988. It still doesn't show it in OBS the way that it should. And I don't know why. What's up, Adam? See, now all I need is somebody from Twitch. Somebody in Twitch, send a chat, please. I want to see if this actually works or if I just wasted all my time watching them dumbass videos. But anyways, this is the regular version, and this is the foil version. As you can see, the only thing that increased was the price. Here we have Nightwing, issue number 135. Dan Waters, Dexter Soy, doing the art and the cover. I think Dexter's leaving. I thought he was leaving last issue, but I guess not. But I'm almost positive I read that somewhere. Maybe Bleeding Cool? Hey, Walter. Thank you, my friend. Yes. You are now represented in this chat. I appreciate you, my friend. Because usually to be honest with you. Even though I do stream on Twitch, I do have a Twitch channel for the store and all that stuff. Across most deplorable social medias, I don't really want to keep all those windows open because my computer is already like trying to figure it out for the Fortnite streams. But I do care that there are people there watching, and some people may chat and stuff like that. So, yes, that is cool though. Okay, so moving on. You don't care about my social media stuff. Superman Unlimited, issue number 10. The Prankster Triumphant. This is Dan Slott, and there's a Norton. What Norton that is, I don't know. But Dave Johnson did this cover. And, I was going to say, I don't know if putting Superman in a vat of acid is going to do anything to him, but if you look at that nifty necklace he's sporting, that is a kryptonite necklace. So that could be a problem. How does he get out of it? Well, you just have to buy the issue to find out. Here we have Titans issue number 32. And I don't know if they're going to continue the numbering, but if they don't, then this could be the final issue. Layman and Pete Woods. Sorry, Layman, I don't know your first name. I mean, I do, but I don't remember it. It's not coming to me. But I can tell you that this could potentially be the final issue of Titans. Well, I mean, at least it's definitely the final, apparently, with this team here. But, oh wait, sorry, not this team. Because that's Roy and Donna. And then you got John, you got Cassandra. I don't know who, I think that's Leon. I don't know who the other three characters are. But they do show up, and you know what? I'm literally just stalling so I can text. Find out if there will be an issue number 30. Oh, okay. We do. Titans 33. Unfortunately, this will be the last time, I guess, you see Dick and Donna and Corey and Vic. Because it says here, who are the new Titans? After helping save the world from yet another world-ending event, the Titans have earned some much-deserved rest. Back in Titan's Tower, they're glad to be reunited again. But it almost feels too good to be true. Are these Titans who they claim to be? And if they can't trust each other, can they even trust themselves? Question mark. Tate Bromball and Sammy Basri. So, wow, Pete Woods isn't even doing the art. That sucks. Well, I hope Sammy's going to be good, and we'll see what happens with that. And last but not least, for DC this week, we have Wonder Woman issue number 30. And again, this one is drawn by Jeff Spokes, who I'm glad to see getting work after what happened with the whole Red Hood debacle. And Stephanie Williams, I believe, is the writer. And I'm pretty sure that Tom King and Dan Samperi come back next week, next issue. So enjoy this. And I hope Jeff gets more work because he needs it. I mean, I don't know if he needs it. I mean, I want to see him, so, I mean, he needs to, you know. Yeah. What do we got up next? Oh, we're going to the MCU. Let's go, shall we? This is 1776. And J. Michael Straczynski. That's what I'm going to say about that, because we're going to move on. Here we have, let me get through this, sorry. This is a variant. Phil Jimenez, homage variant. Of course, homaging the Amazing Spider-Man issue with President Obama on the cover. Now, seeing them, I remember that I forgot to remember that I needed to get rid of all this final cover may vary BS. I'm going to have to remember that for next time. Here we have Amazing Spider-Man number 22. I enjoyed this issue. And that's what I'm going to say about this. We also have this Aereo and Indido Hell's Kitchen variant. Looking a little, they said, I think I saw it on a tweet or something like that. Punisher-esque. And it does look a little like that. Here is the McFarlane Toys variant. And then we have this Simone DeMeo. I think they're just calling it Black Panther variant. For some reason, I want to say Black Cat. And then we have this. It doesn't vary. It's this. David Nakayama. And David Nakayama, there's more. Color Block Red variant. Oh, and there's one more. This is good. But this is better. And this is really going to annoy me now. I didn't adjust the final cover may varies nonsense. And again, these are images all direct from the distributor, okay? Who get their images direct from Marvel Comics. Like, this isn't like a third-party source. Like, it's just it's astounding, the incompetence. But this is Lee Bermejo. This is continuing his Amazing Visions variant. I don't know what number we're on right now, but never let him end. How about that? Or you know what? Give him a book to draw. How about that? An entire book, not just the covers. That would be awesome. And here we have Black Panther 60th anniversary special, #1. And you know what? I came to a realization this weekend. I think it was one of the Chill streams. Like, there's people, they're trying to gambit Black Panther because they keep forcing him on Storm and vice versa. Like, if it's going to happen, let it happen. Just stop. Don't force it. Now, mind you, T'Challa is nowhere as trash as Gambit is. In fact, T'Challa's not. He's the opposite of Gambit. But stop it. Stop it. These things have to happen organically. Okay? And then we have this Steve Rude variant. I like this one. I like the orange and the green, the way. I just like it. I like it. I don't know. Something about the color scheme appeals to me. Here we have Captain America #7, continuing the Armageddon, the March to Armageddon. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. It does say Armageddon assembles. I did look through it, but I don't. Oh no, I do, but I can't say. But this is issue #7. Clayton Crane variant here with the border. The border around the book, not the border down between Texas and Mexico, of course. Todd Nauck, iconic variant. Civil War, #7, facsimile, which I think might be, yes, this is the final issue. I couldn't remember if it was 7 or 8 issues, and then I see underneath where it says Civil War, a Marvel Comics event in 7 parts. And then we have this one here. This is the Michael Turner foil variant. I thought it was like something deep and in depth, and it's just Michael Turner foil variant. Oh, Marvel, never change. Here we have Daredevil Punisher, The Devil's Trigger, #4. Now, I thought this might have been the final issue for this. I am pleased to report that it is not. There will at least be one more. And as I check to see if there will be more than one more, Daredevil Punisher. Of course, I probably should have just put Devil's Trigger. Oh, it's a 5 issue. So, this is the penultimate issue of this 5 issue miniseries. And then we have this awesome cover by Gabriel Delato. That's badass right there. Now, mind you, that's good too. Absolutely. Traditional Punisher right there, you know. Looking a little pissed, too. And then you got this one here. Then you got this one here. David Nakayama. Color something. I know there's a C. C. Color. Color block. Red. Here we have Deadly Hands of Kunlun. Lionel Francis Yu, or Lionel Yu. Whatever he wants to call himself. Here is the Leo Chiola. Undead Iron. They're not calling him Iron Fist anymore. Undead Iron. Oh, I guess they are here. Undead Iron Fist variant. But they're calling him something else in this book. It's not Iron Fist. And then we have this Adam Kubert variant. Look at that. 1, 2. Okay, I'll give it to him. 2 out of 3 covers. The final version may vary. Really? Come on, guys. Daredevil. Doctor Strange, number 3. Oh, my God. This is actually kind of like this cover. I do see a signature there. Let me see if I can embiggen it and then make out who that is. Horley. I don't know Horley's first name, but he's the one that did this cover. Not bad. Here we have Dungeons of Doom, number 2. Now I'm going to say it again. It would have been really nice to have the second printing for number 1 come out the same week as number 2. But I'll spare you all the rant. We're just going to move on. You know how I feel about it. So here we have David Yardens variant featuring Brother Voodoo and Emma and Professor X. And then we have this one by Phil Noto. Again, 2 out of 3. Keeping score. Fantastic Four, number 8. Now, I'm almost positive. Didn't they do this cover already? Like, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. You know what? No. Why am I looking on the internet? I could just look on the phone. I'm almost positive for issue number 6, they had something similar, almost the same. Fantastic Four. Why is it loading so slowly? Oh, you know what it was? I think it might have. Let's see, was it 6? No, it wasn't 6. Maybe it was 7. I don't know. I could have sworn that they had done a cover like this with Sue. Oh, it was Scotty. Scotty Young. Okay. Same but different. I mean, you know, they're Rob Liefelding it by not doing any backgrounds, but I guess it works with her, you know? And this is Ramos. Ramos is doing this cover. Now we have this one here. Joe Jusko. I like it. And then another David. Oh, wait, did it say? Oh, look. It doesn't say. Final cover may vary. Here we have a David Nakayama. Again. Color block. Red variant. And then this one. This is by Matteo Lally. And it's a foil variant. And this looks really good. Really good in foil. Here we have Generation X23, number 1. Please, please stop calling her Wolverine. Please. She is X23. That's her name. I don't want to... They're doing the same thing. Well, there's an instance in something that happens involving John Kent where they're calling him Superman when there already is a Superman. Like, stop. Okay? Just stop it. But yes, Laura, X23, is in this book. There you got a Scotty Young variant. It's Jeff meets Daredevil, number 1. And I'm pretty sure there'll only be one. They don't have it in near me. Sorry. I was looking to see if I had it, but I don't. But this is the cover. Guruhiri, I think. I don't know. I don't have it on here. I'm just taking a guess. Judging by the art. I'm almost positive. And then we have this Danielle Di Nicuolo. And then this one. This one was almost the thumbnail. Almost. I was thinking about it. I even found a version variant of it. Even though it was on Nick Klein's. Wait, was it on Nick Klein's? Yeah, I'm almost positive it was on Nick Klein's thing. But they didn't have any of the text. See, normally I do not like the text. You notice. But here, I don't mind this because this is an homage to Jaws. So, obviously, I mean, you should know that. You knew this, right? I mean, I'm not telling you anything. But it also had that UPC, and it just, I couldn't make it work. But then there were also, well, we'll get to the other one. I'll explain when I get there. But I couldn't make this work, so that knocked it out of contention. Here we have Null, number 2. And this is the David Baldeon variant, which I like, because you got Thanos on there and Hela. And all the blood, look at that. All that's blood, right? I choose to believe it's blood. I believe. Final cover. Let me see. Did they do it for this one? No. Okay, that's the A. So it looks like all the... Oh, no, they didn't do it here either. Aureo Andino. Hell's Kitchen variant. And then we have this Marvel, DC, Deadpool, Batman #1 crossover by Lionel Yu. That's what it says, Lionel Yu. 4th printing. New Avengers #9, which I think they might be ending this at 10. I mean, it would track, but it'd be so nice if they put this out and made it easier information for us meaning store owners to know and find. Well, yeah. So this is the penultimate issue. Looks like number 10 will be the end, March 25th. But yeah, there's some revelations in this issue, and I'll leave it at that. Here we have Psy, Dimensional Rivals, Peach Momoko, issue number 2. Peach Momoko and Isad Ribish, or however you say his name. Regardless, the art in here, top notch, and there's 3, I want to say, artists. I don't remember what the third one is. I just know that Peach and Isad are in here. Here we have the Guruhiro. See, this looks like the It's Jeff cover. Not meaning, the way, the art, I mean. But yeah, this is the Guruhiro, what are they calling it? Black Panther variant. And then we have this. This is Natasha Bustos variant. Here we have, and I'm going to say it, the final issue of Star Wars. Notice how it's issue number 10. I'm not exactly sure why they continue to end books with issue number 10. Because, and the only reason I say this is because the trade paperbacks traditionally are 6 issues long. So 10 makes no sense mathematically. But what do I know? I'm only a retailer. Here we have the Will of Doom number 1, Sanford Green, 2nd printing variant. And it's good to have this, but it would have been better to have the Dungeons of Doom number 1 also. This, for me, and only because I haven't read one of the Wolverine books yet, was probably the book of the week. And Marvel should do whatever they can to get Jonathan Hickman back on this book. I know it's allegedly ending, and they're going to do some other things with it, but this is the final issue of Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 24, and it was good, really good. The story, the art, all of it, top notch. And there were actually a couple covers. Oh, see? God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Here's one. Dyke Ruin. Villains variant. Now, this next cover I'm showing you, I'm doing under duress because I forgot. Again, I said this at the beginning of this whole stream, that I forgot to get the updated covers. I guess updated or official, because apparently Penguin Random House doesn't have official images. They got the bootleg images. But here you go. And I can promise you, this is in color. It is in color. This is Elizabeth Torque. Or Torque. I don't know how she pronounces it. But this is her variant. And then we have this David Messina. What's this one called? There's a name. Oh, David Messina Heroes variant. And then last but not least, we have this Marcos Martin Ultimate Finale variant. This was going to be a thumbnail too. It's between this, Jeff, and then what became the eventual one. But yeah, this is just simple. I like it. You got Spider-Man in the middle there. You got the aesthetics of the icon, the logo, you know, just all there. Excellent. Uncanny X-Men issue number 24. Those pesky monsters are still around. And fun fact, for those of you that might not know, Jubilee used to be a vampire. Is Morbius going to make her a vampire again? Tune in to issue number 24. Next up, we have the thumbnail. This was a pain in the ass because there is no virgin variant of this. So then, what I decided to do was go to ChatGPT, and I uploaded it, and I said, get rid of the logo, get rid of the text, and the UPC in the bottom. And it did it, but it didn't do it. It did like its version of it, and I mean, it looked like the Wish, well, I don't know, Wish.com isn't a thing anymore. What is it, Temu thing? It looked like that version of this cover, and I felt bad about doing that. So then what I did was I put it into Photoshop, and I tried there, and it worked better there. So I was Frankensteining elements to get it to look like the thumbnail, and I guess it worked. If I don't look too closely at it, it won't annoy me. But that's what I had to do for this, because I did like this outfit that she has on, and the way he made her hair look, like it looked really good. And of course, holding a card that she's about to throw at somebody was cool too. But yeah, this was going to be the thumbnail. But the other two were in close contention, but I had to figure out a way, because I wanted to take the easy way out, and then going by those, like especially the Daredevil and the Jeff one, that would have been almost as much work. Now, the easiest one would have been the Marcos Martin one. But then I was like, you know what? This is my girl. I gotta represent. So I did it. I did it. Wolverine number 16 is up next. And it looks like they kick Wolverine's ass. That's always a good thing. I still don't know who's behind Puck, because that's Snowbird. That's Vindicator, Violator, whatever she's calling herself. I don't even remember. Guardian. I don't know. Puck with the P on his chest, little guy. And then the chick with the wings behind him. I don't know who that is. And it annoys me when I see it that I don't know who it is, but once it goes away, I'm like, yeah, okay, just move on with the life. So let's do that. And here we have Damian Scott variant for Wolverine number 16. If I remember correctly, Damian Scott was almost like there was a guy, Scott McDaniel, who used to do Nightwing back in the day, like the 90s, late 90s, mid 90s, somewhere around there. And they both had similar styles, although McDaniel was first, if I remember correctly. And yeah. Here we have Weapons of Armageddon. Sorry, Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon. Written by Chip Zdarsky. The art is by... I'm about to find out in a second. I didn't even open this. Actually, no, wait, no, that's a lie. I did open it. I thumbed through it, and then I moved along. Not because I just wanted to see. Sometimes I look through stuff just to see it, get a first look. Chip Zdarsky is writing it, that I knew. And the artist is Luca Maresca. Oh, Maresca. I have a customer whose last name is Maresca. But no relation, I'm sure. But yeah, this is a tie-in to the Captain America Armageddon events that are going to be happening. So that's why it says there, Weapons of Armageddon. And if you look, you see on the cover there, he's fighting Nuke. How do they tie in together? Who knows? And the cover, Lionel Yu, sorry. Here we have now this is a really cool cover because this is foil, and this is by Chip Zdarsky. And on foil, it looks really, really cool. Really cool. Oh wait, no, my bad, sorry. It's the Panosian, that's the foil. My bad. On paper, this still looks really cool. See, some of these covers that I'm showing you look one way digitally, but when you see them, and I don't know if it's because it's the whole tactile experience, but it just pops in a different way. Here we have the Rose Besh cover. Are they calling this anything other than Rose Besh? Nope. Final cover may vary. And then this is the foil variant, Dan Panosian, and it still looks good in foil. And last but not least, for Marvel this week, we have X-Men number 25. And there's things that happen in here. Some of them might even be represented on this cover. And then we have this variant by David Nakayama, who, it reminds me, a customer came in this weekend and she was looking for some Jean Grey stuff. Jean isn't around for some reason, but she will be, according to Tom Brevoort. And last but not least, this Luciano Vecchio variant featuring Ilyana, who is also a skin on Fortnite. They added her. And another character, Luna Snow. And that, my friends, is Marvel. Last but not least, we got the indies here. Got a few. Let's see. Where is... I'm looking. There we go. Indies. Here we have... Oh, wait. You know what? Well, that's weird. Oh, because that was there. You know what? Okay. I'm going to ramble on about a book I haven't read yet. Starship Godzilla. This is issue number 5, as it says right there. And this is from the Kaisei era. And this, let me see. Where is it? Yes, it's here. Sorry, I am clearly stalling because there's something here that I completely zoned on. And I'm just not happy about it not being here. So it should be here, and here we go, in stock. Oh, why do they have all this in stock? Huh. Oh, that's because I'm not logged in. Okay, that makes sense. This is Chris Gooch, I think it's how you say his name, and Oliver Uno. And why is that? There we go. They only have one cover here. What the heck? They only have one cover here too. Jesus. Okay. I'm trying to... There is... Maybe I should just forget it, because it's just a hassle. And... I don't know why it's not here. I completely zoned. Because they just added... here we go. I can't find... Oh, wait, maybe they'll have all the different covers. They do. Okay. Okay, I guess they're not going to give it to me like that. Let me add this to the thing. You're going to see it. It's worth it. It is worth it. That one. This one. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna refresh. We're gonna pretend y'all didn't see this. Okay. Independence. Garbage. There we go. Look at that. The Muppets Noir #1. Now, my distributor that I use has finally decided to start carrying Dynamite Comics. So, I now have Dynamite Comics, and this is the very first one that I ordered for the store, Muppets Noir, and this is issue #1 right there. That is by Declan Shalvey. Oh, they don't have it. They don't have it alphabetized. Hold on, let me get rid of this. That. And oops, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. There we go. Okay. And now we'll refresh. There we go. Okay. That's Declan Shalvey. And this one here is the A cover by Roger Landridge, I think. I'm almost positive his name is Landridge. But anyways, this is the Muppets Noir. And they will be here tomorrow. Here we have Starship Godzilla, already discussed. #5. This is cover B by Gooch. Then we have this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Lexus #5. Cover A by Prestatia. And then this cover, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder #5. Cover B by Hannigan. And then last but not least, this is the C cover by Kotian. And that, did I say hi? I said hi, Adam. Yeah. Why did I just see this? I don't know. I got too many things going over here in this window. On these windows. That's it. I'm done. Sorry for this discombobulated version stream. Just running late. Customers always come first. But yeah, speaking of customers, I have the last video that I did, there were more people than usual. So if y'all aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified when these streams occurred. Although this one's kind of regular, even though I was a little late tonight. But also, if you happen to be watching me and you are not a local person, I do mail order. Just hit up direct.me/roguecomics, and that will bring you to a vast selection of ways you can get in touch with me, and we can make something happen, definitely. But if you just want to follow me on social media, then go there too. And there's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, I think. There's a bunch. I don't even remember how many there are, but they're all there. And whatever you follow, whatever you participate in, it's on there, I'm sure. There's also a button to call the store. Just hit the button, and during business hours, you can get in touch with me. And that's the end of the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks to the two individuals that like the stream. I do appreciate you. And that's it. As always, have a great new comic book day. If you'd like to, if you're so inclined. Nobody's taken me up on it yet, but feel free to comment in the comment section. If you're watching this on a replay, what books you're getting, what books you got, what you like, let me know. Those things actually interest me, you know? Not to the point where if somebody came out and said, oh, you know what? I bought that the 1776 and it was garbage. Now, I might agree with you because Straczynski's writing it, and I'm not a big J. Michael Straczynski fan. But I'm not necessarily going to, change my way of thinking. Maybe if you said it was good, I'd be like, you know what? I'll give it a try. We'll see. Maybe Straczynski could make up for all of the nonsense he's done in his past. It might be possible. But I am curious. So, always down for a comic book conversation. As long as it's not those talking points that we see across the social medias, All right, that's it. I'm done rambling. I'm going to go put the books out because I already ate. So I appreciate all of yous. Thanks for watching. Have a great new comic book day. And see you next week.